What's up guys, this is Enricoh, the Media Void. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since I've filmed anything, but don't worry. This is a video that I've been thinking about doing and I feel like I need to do it. The purpose for this video is that I'm reviewing a book for one of my friends, and it's for him because he's the person that wrote the book. My friend's name is Enricoh Alfonso Naidu. He stays in Johannesburg. I've met him in 2018 and we've been in contact ever since. He was officially published in 2021, August month. And then he asked me if I wanted a copy of his novel so that I could review it. Obviously it was unedited. It was a rough draft, I would say. But he wanted me to read it and I said yeah, sure, just send it through. And then he didn't just send it to me, he also sent it to not just his group of friends also, but he also sent them to his fan base of his community and stuff like that. So he managed to generate a little bit of excitement because of him sending it to whoever he needed to and whoever you wanted to. So without further ado, let's dive into this review. So the book is called The Cured Rebirth. What this book is about, it's about a teenager named William. He lives his life normally, he has his circle of friends, he has his other circle of friends, he has the girl that he likes, he has his family. He lives a normal life, the school, whatever. And his life turns upside down when it turns out that he has cancer. And then his life goes deeper down the rabbit hole when he is in science class and he draws up a formula that is most likely going to be the cure for cancer. Now, this is just the start of the story. There's a lot that happens in this book. Like there are so many things that happens in this book. It's not just one form of genre. At the beginning, it seems like a young adult normal novel, but the further it goes, it branches off into a mixture of genres. So with that, there are a lot of things that happen. There is even a time skip, spoiler, but I won't say why exactly there is a time skip, and I won't say what happens after the time skip or exactly what happens after the time skip. I will give subtle things though, like small things. The time skip, I would say the duration is about no more than 3 years. It might even be 2 years. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to that point of the book because I have started it last year and I only finished it about a few days ago because I was taking my time with it. There was a lot to process, definitely. After that time skip, it focuses on pretty much everyone and then it branches off to their own stories. And the cool thing about time skips, it's that after the time skip, there are so many things that probably happened within the time skip, and that's up for you to actually figure out what exactly happened, so that when I actually show you what happened, then it's like, oh my goodness, like what happened? How could this happen? So the time skip was very effective, and it was also a good bridge, I would say, from going from a young adult novel all the way to whatever this mixture of genres were. And it was pretty appealing to me because I try and mix up my genres. I read a bit of everything, and I felt it was very necessary and very effective with regards to the time skip. The characters, let's first talk about the main character, William. Number one, he's not perfect, and I don't think any character in this book is perfect. I think every person in this book is flawed. They're very relatable. I felt like majority of the characters I've actually felt like I was relating to them in some way or another. And there are a wide variety of characters, and even after the time skip, the character list extends. So with regards to characters, you're introduced to William and you're introduced to his friends, but he doesn't just have his normal circle of friends. He also has a different circle of friends. He obviously has his parents, And that's just like pre-time skip. Post-time skip, there are new characters that are brought in because of what happened within the time skip. And that's also cool because it sets up a lot of after the time skip. And that's what branches the story to keep going on. Um, as I said, there are a lot of things that happen in this book, and it just gets out of hand so quickly, and it's not all over the show. It's very easy to follow pretty much everything. The themes of it, there are a lot of themes. The growing up, the life and death, bridging into adulthood. There are a lot of things, and this isn't just, it's not a serious novel. It can be very serious at a lot of times, but it's also very upbeat in certain areas. I found myself very like really enjoying it because there's always like it reminded me a little bit of a musical where there are tragedies that happen in it, but they are always finding a way to bring some light undertones so that it doesn't seem too dark, which I felt is what Enricoh done with this book, and I'm very happy that he did it, and I'm very proud. With regards to the ending, I won't say exactly what happens in the ending, but it's a very ambiguous ending, which I found really cool. And the reason why I find these things cool is it allows you to think in your head as to what exactly could have happened afterwards. And it's a trope that I've seen in a lot of classic novels. I've seen it in Brave New World, I've seen it done in Frankenstein, I've even seen it done in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So there are a lot of classic books that does it. With this one, it was quite intense, the ending, and as I said, it leaves it's very ambiguous as to what exactly happens in the end, and now it's driving me crazy. Whether Enricoh does a part 2 to this book, it's entirely up to him. I'm okay with either because I also felt like it was a very realistic ending as well. So I'm not at all upset at the ending. It's whatever Enricoh wants to do. So my verdict, this book, it was brilliant actually. There are so many, it provided me with so much excitement, so much tragedy. It provided me with a world that I could escape from, like at this time, which is something that you want from books, because when it's almost like you're watching a movie, and then you're thinking, what if this happened to me? Like, just imagine this. I definitely recommend it to other readers. It's definitely worth looking into. It's one of those books that really touched me. It also hit a bit close to home for me. It was something that I really enjoyed. It was something that always I wanted to go back to and finish, because I felt like I needed to finish this in order to understand what exactly is happening. Like, there were so many questions that I needed answers. There are still so many questions that I feel like I need to ask now, but I don't think that it's necessary to ask those questions. So the outcome of it was really, I'm really glad that I read it, and I'm proud to say that Enricoh, your book is fantastic. I wish you really well, and I look forward to the release of your book. I will be there on that Zoom meeting, no worries. Yeah, so anyway, that is my video, guys. If you are interested in the book, as I said, it releases on March 1st. It is on Barnes and Noble, and yeah, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, and I'm really excited to see what happens. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, Enrico's handle is Alfonso Words. Google him. You can it'll lead you to his page and his Twitter, his Facebook, his Instagram. All of it will be on his page. You can follow him on any social media platform. You can even follow him on his website, and then he'll be able to update you with a lot of things, because he covers events and stuff like that. So do give him a follow, do give him a check. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.